Marie Dodds, Oregon AAA on the phone with us. Marie, glad to have you with us today.
Thanks, Dave.
So what's going on with gas prices? They're really spiking. Any end in sight?
Yes, I think the end in sight is coming soon. The good news is that over the last couple of nights, our Oregon statewide average has either stayed stable or ticked down a few cents. So normally we wouldn't get excited about a drop of a tenth of a cent, but when you look at where gas prices have been in the last 2 weeks and consider the fact that a couple of weeks ago we shot up a quarter in 1 week, and then this latest week we were up 5 cents, to see a couple of nights with gas prices holding steady or ticking down a bit is an improvement. And I do expect, and I said this at the forefront, that this was going to be a short-term situation. We got into that old thing on the West Coast that we see from time to time where we had a number of refineries go offline. Some were down for planned maintenance, some for unplanned maintenance. And anytime you have a handful of refineries down in this area, it sends wholesale prices up because of the old supply and demand model, and then those increases get passed on to us, the consumer.
Just a few moments ago, I was at the gas pumps, and it doesn't look like, at least the gas pump I was at, that it has severely impacted Memorial Day traveling. What are you hearing?
That's exactly what we're seeing. And in fact, even though gas prices here have shot up in the last couple of weeks, we are still lower than where we were a year ago. Last year on Memorial Day, we were paying $4.25 a gallon, and this year the statewide average for Oregon is about $3.97, $3.98, somewhere in there. So we are certainly close to that $4 mark, but a year ago we were at $4.25.
So what are you hearing about Memorial Day travel plans? Where are people going?
You know, a lot of folks are staying close to home, and in fact, travel by car is the dominant mode for Memorial Day travel. We've got 9 out of 10 travelers going to their memorial destination by car. So, of course, in Oregon, we are blessed to have a lot of great getaways, and probably the most popular destinations are Central Oregon and the Oregon coast. But having said that, we're seeing travelers go from everywhere from John Day and Pendleton down to Ashland, down to the Mount Hood area. So it's really everywhere in the state. We'll probably see an uptick in travel for this long holiday weekend.
Have the higher gas prices made a dent in people's travel plans? In other words, are you hearing people say that gas prices were a big factor in their decision?
No. In fact, we specifically asked that question in our survey about Memorial Day travel. And in that survey, almost two-thirds, 62% said gas prices would have no impact on their travel plans. Of the remaining third of travelers, they said gas prices would impact their plans, but most of those people said, hey, we're still going to travel, we're just going to try to economize in other areas. We're not going to cancel our trips. So for most people, two-thirds of us traveling this weekend, gas prices had no impact on our plans.
Staycation still popular?
I think staycations will be popular for a while yet. And of course, this year, you know, we've had a spate of really good economic news and some negative economic news. So there's still a lot of economic uncertainty about the economic recovery. So I think as long as we have that, and as long as many of us are still really worried about our personal finances, the staycation is going to remain popular. The other thing to consider is that airfares are up about 10% this year compared to last Memorial Day. So that makes the travel by car vacation more attractive. And, of course, you tend to go shorter distances when you travel by car.
Talking to Marie Dodds, Oregon AAA. You have a good Memorial Day weekend.
You too, Dave. Take care.